Good morning folks, welcome to a new video. Today is Wednesday the 8th of February and I got a day off, so I thought right, I'm going to go out for a ride. So I'm going off down into Wiltshire, down to Stonehenge and back, and you find me in Froster near home, and I've just come along this lane. Wait, if you can see it, it's actually closed. They're cutting some trees down over just the other side of the railway line, and bless them, they let me through, so that was nice of them. And anyway, I will carry on, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Weather's a bit meh, but it's meant to be dry, we'll see. Well folks, I'm in Melksham. I've just went into Costa's and had a coffee and a bacon roll. It's actually surprisingly cold today. It's been quite mild for the time of year for the last couple of weeks, and I've got used to it, and yeah, it's chilly. I normally go in the petrol station down the road, but I fancied going inside today, so with it being a weekday, I thought I'd try it, and yeah, it's alright. Did the job. Right. I think this is the town council place here, town hall, which is all lit up at Christmas, really good. Anyway, I'm off down here towards Bower Hill. Find me in Scene between Devizes and Trowbridge, and I rarely come in this direction. I normally come up this hill in front of me and struggle my way up here and straight across, but today I come the other way, so that makes a nice change. As you can see off in the distance there, I'm not sure you can see on this camera, but there's a bit of flooding down there. We had quite a lot of rain overnight, and I was looking at the weather radar and I could see it was going to blow over, so I should have been alright today, and I was so far anyway. Anyway, I'm off down here towards Wharton, then West Lavington, and then off towards sort of on the main road to Tills Head, and in the general direction of Salisbury, but I'm not going down that far. Well, I've climbed up the drag out of West Lavington, and the countryside has changed now. I mean, this really is the military area. Rolling grassy hills, and then you get signs like that where they don't want you off the road. Fair enough. I can see a red flag up on the pole up on top of the hill there, so they're doing something today. So that's looking back towards well, eventually Market Lavington, and I've just gone along that road. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a bit of a grey horrible old day really. And the reason why I've stopped here is if you ride the King Alfred's Way, or if you ever plan on doing so, there's a village down here called Orkeston, and it's down in the dip, and you come along the top there, drop down the dip through the village and then up this path here, and it comes out on this road. And when I did it 18 months ago or whatever it was now, I actually wild camped on that section because it wasn't military land. So yeah, I slept there overnight, and another chap came along in the opposite direction. He was doing it, I did it clockwise, he was doing it anti-clockwise, and we had a little camp there. And I left in there in the morning because I needed to get back. But yeah, the route goes up this little path there, the other side of the road, and then goes off in that general direction, and you drop down into Till's Head eventually. Anyway, I'm off in that direction, not that far to Stonehenge now really. I'm not sure how far, it must be 5 miles at most. Well, there they are, the stones. You can actually get this close to them because you've got a byway alongside. So this side of the fence is free. I see a lot of people here today, despite the weather. Yeah, some of the landmarks and things are a bit disappointing, but these certainly ain't. There is a visitor centre and a car park that is just over the brow of that hill in the distance, and it is out of sight, and it's just over a mile. So there's a park and ride on a bus for people, you know, that are in their cars. So that's good it's out of sight, because it would spoil the landscape if it wasn't. Well, from the roundabout outside of Stonehenge, I had to cross the A303, and then this road behind me, I had 3 miles of it, and it was really busy. Anyway, from one extreme to the other, I'm now on this lovely little lane, which should take me down into the Wiley Valley, I think, eventually. So that's the village of Stowford. And that's the A36 with Salisbury off to the right, and I've just crossed this rather lovely river. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll look it up when I get home and I'll put it on the screen if I remember. It's quite high. Anyway, I'm travelling down here, down into Great Wishford. Yeah, we did have quite a lot of rain in the last 24 hours or so, and you can see the results of that in this field. Looking a little bit swampy. Well, that route into Great Wishford, I don't think I've done it before, and I had that moment of like, oh, I know where I am. So we're now in the Wiley Valley. Saw the video from a few weeks back, well, it's a month ago now. I'm going in the opposite direction basically. So I'm going up the valley against the flow. Just a little bit warmer than it was that day. Well, that's the Wiley Valley done for this ride. Just crossed back over the River Wiley now, and I'm on the edge of Warminster, so yeah, it's a bit trafficy now through Warminster and out towards Acton Turville. I'm saying all these names and most of you won't know where the heck I'm talking about, but you know, you're more than welcome to. I'll put a map on the beginning of this if I remember. Anyway, let's crack on. It's about 4 PM now. So that's Warminster over there, and that just kind of overlooks the town, and in that direction is Westbury, and the houses up on top of the hill there, that's Acton Turville. So I'm going to go out through Acton Turville, and I've got to cross this main road, which is going to be interesting because it's the beginning of the rush hour, so I might be there a while. Westbury and Old Dilton down this way. The railway line, you just see the bridge. Takes you off down to Salisbury and into Westbury. Obviously you've got Warminster that way as well. Anyway, I'm going off up here towards Trowbridge. On the outskirts of Trowbridge now, stopped and got a sandwich in this petrol station. 35 miles to go, just over. I made that about 58k. So yeah, progress has been pretty good. Traffic didn't get busy until I came through Trowbridge itself, which is fair enough. About 20 past 5 now. Hello folks, so I'm in Acton Turville. Just going to go and head east towards Luckington and then back up to Laterton, the A46, and back home. Oh, here I am outside the Lazy Goose and I'm back home. Not a lot's happened since Acton Turville. I think that's where I last spoke to you, other than it being really dark. From Luckington, so from Acton Turville I went east for a few miles and then turned left and headed sort of north, and from Luckington north it's just a climb for miles, and you think, oh, I'm creeping now, what's gone wrong, you know. And then you look at the profile of the ride afterwards and you're like, I was climbing for 10 miles, not steep obviously, but it's just enough to kill the average speed, you know. And then coming back down here down Foster Hill, that was freezing.